What happens when you combine soap and popcorn kernels? It might sound unusual, but trust me, the result will surprise you. After discovering this incredible trick, I've never had this problem in my house again. To begin, grab a pot and heat it over medium heat. Once the pot is warm, add a small amount of cooking oil, just enough to coat the bottom. Now, take a tablespoon of popcorn kernels and add them to the pot. Stir gently, making sure the kernels are evenly coated with oil. Let the kernels pop the traditional way. You don't need much. Just a small amount of popcorn will do for this recipe. Once the popping stops, remove the pot from the heat and let the popcorn cool. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Now, grab a container with a lid. Take some of the cooled popcorn and crush it gently with your hands. Don't make it too fine. Small, uneven pieces are perfect. Continue until you've crushed all the popcorn you need. Tag a friend who needs to try this trick. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. At this point, you might be wondering, what is this for? Stay with me. It's going to make perfect sense soon. Next, take a bar of soap. I'm using this one, but you can also use laundry soap if that's what you have at home. Using a grater, shave a small amount of soap over the crushed popcorn. You don't need much, just enough to lightly coat the popcorn. Now, add 1 tablespoon of baking soda to the mixture. Baking soda is a key ingredient here, and you'll soon understand why it's so important. Once everything is in the container, cover it with the lid and shake it well. This will ensure that all the ingredients are evenly mixed together. The mixture is now ready, but there's one more step. Take a plastic bottle and cut off the bottom to create a small container. Pour some of the mixture into the bottle base. This will serve as the perfect holder for our solution. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. And now the secret is revealed. What you've just created is a powerful homemade remedy. This mixture is highly effective at dealing with cockroaches and rats, but especially cockroaches. Here's how it works. The popcorn attracts the pests with its irresistible smell. Once they consume it, they also ingest the soap and baking soda. These ingredients are lethal to them, as their digestive systems cannot process the chemicals, effectively eliminating them. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. Place the mixture in areas where you've noticed pest activity, under sinks, in cabinets, or anywhere they tend to appear. At my house, cockroaches were a huge problem, particularly under the kitchen sink during hot days. After I started using this trick, they disappeared completely. Let me know how it worked for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Resorting to toxic chemicals, stay tuned. I've got a homemade trick that's natural, affordable, and incredibly easy to make. Trust me, you'll be amazed by the results. Let me know in the comments. Are rats or roaches the bigger problem in your home? Let's get started. First, grab a whole cucumber. Yes, you heard that right, a cucumber. Slice it into thin, even pieces, selecting the larger ones for the next step. Set those slices aside while we prepare the magic mixture. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Now, take a small container and add 3 tablespoons of baking soda. This ingredient is the real game changer. You'll see why soon. Tag a friend who needs to try this trick. Next, add 1 tablespoon of sugar. The sugar acts as bait, drawing pests to the mixture effortlessly. Finally, add 2 tablespoons of flour. The flour works alongside the sugar to make the mixture irresistible to pests. Mix everything thoroughly until it forms a uniform powder. This simple mixture is incredibly powerful, especially against rats. When consumed, the flour and baking soda expand in the stomach, causing digestive issues that pests can't survive. Now let's bring it all together. Take your cucumber slices and sprinkle the mixture generously over each piece. Make sure they're well coated. Once done, place these slices in areas where you've noticed rats or cockroaches. Think under the sink, along baseboards, or near entry points. Now let the magic happen. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. Here's how it works. When rats or roaches consume the mixture, the baking soda reacts in their stomachs, creating gases they can't expel. For cockroaches, the smell of cucumber acts as a natural repellent while the sugar lures them in to consume the lethal mixture. Within an hour, you'll notice a drastic reduction in pests around your home. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. What makes this trick even better is that it's completely safe for kids and pets. No harmful chemicals, no toxic fumes, just a natural, effective solution. Plus, it's budget-friendly. All the ingredients can be found at your local supermarket for just a few dollars. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. I used to have a persistent roach problem under my kitchen sink, especially during hot weather. After placing these cucumber slices in the area, the pests vanished within hours. It's incredible how well this works. Say goodbye to expensive pest control services and harsh chemicals. With this simple homemade recipe, you can protect your home naturally and affordably. So, give it a try and let me know your results in the comments. That's it for today's tip. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more amazing tricks like this one. See you in the next video, and bye for now. Did you know that putting soap inside bread can solve a problem almost everyone faces at home? Since I discovered this trick, I haven't spent a dime on expensive solutions. And no, it's not for eating. Let's get started. First, grab a bar of soap. Any scent or color works. Using a grater, finely grate a small amount. You don't need much. Just this little bit is enough. This is one of the key ingredients, and you won't believe what it does. Next, add 1 tablespoon of toothpaste. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Now let's add 2 tablespoons of regular sugar. Sugar is essential for this to work because it draws in what we're targeting. For the final touch, add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Baking soda is a powerhouse ingredient that enhances the effectiveness of this mixture. Trust me, without this, the trick wouldn't be nearly as powerful. Comment yes if you're gonna try this at home. At this point, you're probably curious about what this is for, but hang tight. I promise the reveal is worth the wait. Now, we need 1 small piece of old bread. You can also use a cracker, but bread works best because of its aroma and yeast content. Tear the bread into small pieces and mix it with the paste. Make sure it's fully coated. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. Once mixed, we'll need 2 plastic bottles. Cut off the bottom part. This will be our container to spread the mixture around the house. It's simple, cheap, and incredibly effective. You're getting closer to the big reveal. After filling the containers, place them strategically around your house. Think about the corners, near drains, under the sink, or anywhere you've noticed the problem. This is where the magic happens. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. Now, for the reveal you've been waiting for. This powerful homemade solution is a natural repellent for cockroaches and rats. That's right. The bread and sugar attract them, but the other ingredients make it impossible for them to digest. The soap and toothpaste contain chemical compounds that disrupt their digestive systems, while the baking soda causes a reaction they can't survive. It's a genius solution to a common problem. Ever since I started using this, cockroaches vanished from my cabinets, and I no longer worry about pests creeping around my house. No more spending on expensive store-bought traps or harmful chemicals. This DIY solution is safe, effective, and super budget-friendly. Give this a try today, and I guarantee you'll be amazed. You'll thank me for sharing this secret. Try it out and come back to share your results. I'd love to hear how it worked for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more genius hacks. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.